That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
Where do you think you rank? Just where do you think you rank? Do you think you above the rock?
We ain't got time for no love. I'm soft and strong. Right coming out. So I was, as far as wrestling, yeah, I feel like I'm up there with them. But I got lots of growth. What's up?
This is not the show for this show. This is not the show.
Anybody charge you in public? Like I was to try to in public.
Pennsylvania is here in Las Vegas. It's going to be super exciting. We've got a big match coming up.
I've been recruiting over here. I'm gonna get that natty in that 2.5. I'm gonna win that one. That's what I've been locked in on.
Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. See this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The give from the gun. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
You might air it out tonight, Mac. That's how I'm feeling, airing it out. I just want to air it out.
Dropping back, it's Lacey. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throws to the tight end. This time it's complete. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Taylor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone.
We just want to have our way out here, Mac.
And the Longhorns have tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Let's it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
You got to
be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now.
Let's come and get him.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
We come and get him, Mac.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Grab near the marker. It's Dennis. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to be better
There we go, boy.
back in for this defense moving forward.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball is snapped, he's coming down, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
There we go.
In lockstep there with the receiver. The Rebels will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete.
Come on with the tackle.
Looking for the sticks. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and, man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football.
Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, this offense
That
has
got
started the
smart.
season off so good. 1-0.
He never run the ball like this
Now
back in the day.
building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he puts through the extra point. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more
Still looks
anxiety
good.
than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
We're still going to air it out.
Starting field position for this offense.
Defense a little rusty.
Dropping back, it's Lacey. Shoots it to the left. It's
Come on.
incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they roll in an early drive with the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle.
That's a knee that switch stick.
He's loose down the middle. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
14-21 at half, Mac.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone.
14-21.
To bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sends it back in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
Come on now. He ain't underthrowing like that.
Number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back,
You gotta clean
but
it
not
up.
on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayward. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Going to look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone.
Where are you at?
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. take over, and they'll send out the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He slings it deep to the left. Catch inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
He's inside the 10. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Trying to barrel in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Well, they decide to go onside kick, and how about the effort by the kicking team, able to dive on that ball and keep possession?
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Ooh, that dude doing something serious. He get up underneath every time.
This is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guys.
That's
already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
So now it's 2nd and long. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's taking the shot.
And they gave it to him. Wow.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Grab behind the line. It's Dennis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw again. Quarterback now breaking the field.
We'll take it, baby.
Intercepted. Big
By high action.
Drive. Takes it the other
By
way.
high action.
He's at the 40. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his team.
And the ball
God.
is free on the pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
There you go.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're willing to gamble. Let's see if it pays off. 4th and short from the 42. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catches it past
Oh, my
the sticks
goodness.
and still on his feet. Defense caught out of position,
That
and
was
they
lucky.
get him down finally at the 38.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. This is a design run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They're working that left side, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. They want to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I gotta stop doing that.
Another passing touchdown.
I fall for them curl routes every time.
Week 2, this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 7 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Got a man. It's Taylor. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. Nearly another interception.
That was nice. Nice little setup there, because I didn't have nowhere to go.
Hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Lacey. Got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
It's good.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Corner's going to give them room. They believe they can run right here. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you.
Oh, dang.
Sacked way behind the line of scrimmage.
I had him open, too. I wasn't even looking about.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Get out there.
From the back. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Fires into the end zone.
What is y'all? Oh, my God.
Rebels grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boys can't get no pressure in there.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Texas offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curved some of breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Lacey. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him.
Oh, my goodness.
5th interception.
That pressure,
he is not waking up from.
My own line.
He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. Turning it on. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Rebels heading quickly to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. These corners backing off a bit. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gonna let it fly.
I knew it was coming. I was like, that boy gonna throw that streak, that flat curl out there.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him
I can't play man because I ain't got no line.
Exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 21 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he'll be brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lacy. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me up.
He lets it fly. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on 4th down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here.
And he's thrown another interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
On the direct snap, it's Taylor. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Lacy. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Longhorns need to pick it up on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Under fire. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He's going to take off. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide.
There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Makes the grab.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Back to throw, it's Lacey. Buys a little extra time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great.
Sends it downfield. And he's got it inside the 35. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
The offensive struggles, they're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just keep slinging it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Looking for space to the left. Makes a connection. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? What? Trying to get it in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll try it this time from the 7 after getting knocked back. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Running free. The 30. Past the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Wisconsin delivered the knockout blow And I think the defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another stud edge rusher there in Madison. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Lacey. Dumps it off in the flats. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down.
Good.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
What a disappointment. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Good game, Mack.
The game on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He throws into the middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Off play action. Looking to scramble. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. After this, it'll be a wrap. On the direct snap, it's Taylor. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.